Now I can start my video. Nice to see, as if I'm seeing you. It's nice that you saw me again. I forgot the microphone. Okay. I had something in my throat. Trout is something different. It's a fish. Yes, it is a fish. But you can't you can't take a fish, you can't pick up fish without any, well, that was, don't go there. I thought of something today. Here is the quote from me. To say no is the way in which you make people take responsibility of their own case. To say yes is the way in which others make you responsible in their case. Everyone should know that before they answer. That was the quote. I may put it here. If I manage to do that, so that you can see. Okay, this is not going anywhere. To say no. To say no. There you go. To say no is the way in which you make people take responsibility of their own case. You see, it's a large sentence, and I can paste in this as well. This. To say yes is the way in which others make you responsible. And the next is this. Everyone should know that before they answer. I think that is well said. It's well said. If you say no to someone or restrain from helping, just restrain from helping. Don't go in there. I want to say a little bit about it because I think it is necessary. People ask for help in school. Do the teachers do the lessons for them? No. If they want to learn, they have to do it themselves. Do the teachers make exams for them? No. The teachers doesn't make exams. They don't do it for them, but they make the exams. Teachers makes exams. That is a good sentence. I have to be a little bit careful. Teachers make exams. It's also written in the Bible. God put Abraham through a test. So when we ask for help, we should know that asking for help removes our ability to find out for ourselves. It's a kind of a high pride in that. I have talked much about doubt. You should doubt your own conviction. Of course, that is a way to go. And you shouldn't be told what to believe. You shouldn't. People that think that to be a religious person is to be told what you should believe. No, you should find out for yourself. The preachers have to make exams for the audience, for the members. Now, what kind of exams would that be? Oh, this is so lost. This is so lost. The whole frame is bad. The whole frame is bad. When you see something like this, you would immediately scratch your head and wonder what this kind of picture is. This babbles and no one can understand what it is. And it's just an example of something very, very foreign and strange to most of us. I heard someone said the other day, they saw a shadow passing the road. They saw, yes, the shadow of a human bending forward, passing a road. There is a lot of stuff out there that we can't understand. And we are asking for questions. We are asking all around. We can't find it out. We can't figure it out. So we go to the teachers with PhD and ask, what is that and how do I do that? But don't forget, the teachers make exams. God put certain things in the nature. You see, when we went to Kenya, and I heard this also from people that have been to South America or the Indian territory, those people that were more close to the nature, they call them primitive, but it's far from the truth. What is primitive about that? Primitive? What is so... I'm stuck. How in this world would the way we are living make us sophisticated, more bright or something? No. Primitive, it's a good sign. When you learn how to live primitively, you know the nature of things. But we, in our society, modern high-tech society, we know more about the tech than the nature. Nature and tech doesn't coincide. Doesn't cooperate, even though they try to integrate manipulations that nature follows. the intended manipulation. But back to my point. When you go in that service of helping other people, I don't oppose it. I try to honor it, but it is hard because it's somewhat hard for me to do it, because I have the conscience about feeling bad for people that you remove the chance of helping themselves. You may think that you are a saint for helping other people. I know many people that went to Kenya, that went everywhere, just to help people out. I don't oppose it. I think it's much needed. I will honor them, but it is hard for me to grasp how people can help other people without this side effect that you take away their belief in themselves, to conquer their trouble and strife, to conquer their the hardship, in order to make it good again. I can't, for the best of me, understand that at the same time I am helping someone that could do it themselves. And in that way, I take away the pride of doing things alone. If they don't want to do it alone, if you see the weight is too high, you run and help, and that is sharing. That is sharing the burden. So if help is sharing a burden, I will go there. Not every burden is my burden, so they need to share it with others. If someone wants to start a business plan, they should share that idea with others that are interested to cooperate with them. And that takes a lot of trust and dependency on each side. No one should be the boss there. Only equality and agreements. Agreements is the lesson learned, that you have to restrain from some part of your selfish drive to earn more than the other. Should be equality. So those that have started up a company should appreciate those that are working there by sharing the burden, but also the income. So here I lay out the principle of salary. It should be right, in a rightful order. Shouldn't be taken advantage of. And in that way, every part and contributor in that company will share the burden. The more you share that burden, the more responsible you make people. And to say no, you make people responsible. If I say no to someone that asks me for help, I point back. You are the responsible one. I didn't ask for this. This is not my burden. But if I say yes, it is my burden. So I'm sorry to say, my friends, that this is a hard topic. To say no is... Jesus said no to his mother. Not directly, but in a very cruel way. She said to him, there is no more wine. People want to drink. People like to be intoxicated. And the more they intoxicate themselves, the more they drink. They want to get over the top. So Jesus said, What do you have to do? What are you with my case? Or what is it to me? Something like that, like he became a little bit unpleasant, unsympathetic, less nice. And people can't say anything bad about Jesus, but I spew out all the bad I can. Yes, to prove a point. Because what he said didn't go well with the Pharisee, but everybody is against the Pharisee. As everybody is against the Jews today. So here is a mockery of the Christians. They are against the Jews. Not everyone, of course, but it's like that. And what was it? What is it with that? Jesus asked his mother. What is it with that? Well, you shouldn't interfere with my time. So Jesus was into time equation. That time conundrum that you can't know before you end up there. And Jesus knew what to do. He said, what I see my Father in heaven do, I do. What I hear my Father in heaven say, I say. So it's kind of, he's talking to himself, talking with himself, and make up his mind. So he is very confident. Whenever he said and did something, he was very confident. And that kind of confidence you need, my friend. By contemplating with you and your Father. I don't know what father you have, but don't agree to everything your father said. I told my daughters that, don't agree with everything your father is saying. So Maria, my eldest daughter, when she was a pretty young teenager, she was allying with the last born. The first and the last born daughter. And the second born daughter was just observer. A nice observer. And Maria said, but Daddy, we don't agree with you. And that is so, it is so vividly clear to my mind that she said, and looked me straight in my eyes, and said, but Papa, we don't agree with you. So I said, okay, it's okay. I give you the honor of everything now. So that is, I saw my daughters could make their own independent choice. That is talking with your Father. That is talking with your Father in true sense, because even if you don't agree with your Father, you can be strong. Don't look for the defendants of every point that you are making. Talk with yourself. Be strong and rise up high and be humble enough to admit you were wrong. Because the first step of wisdom is to doubt your conviction. That you are convinced, you should doubt it. Next day, did I say that? you should have it, because if you don't have it, you are a robot. But if you have this turmoil inside that can never find out, it's a gray area. It's a void there that you can't really differ between this and that. In my age, you become this twilight personality that you can't really decide what to say, what to state, because next day you are convinced of something different. And I think that is a very, very good way to stay humble, to stay rooted, yet you are flying. So to oppose your dad. Jesus also said, "Why, God, have you forsaken me?" So there you say, the teachers make exams. God made exam for Jesus. Can you undergo this? You will be the salvation for the whole world by the sacrifice, by the holy blood. We don't worship human sacrifice, but it is prophesied that he will send someone that is much better than the offering of the temple, the offering of animals. Much better offer. Much better. I am not religious in that way, because you have to sacrifice your own selfish, egoistic opinion, that you think that you know it all. As a Christian, you should learn that even better than everybody else. To doubt your own opinion. But you say, I stated it because it's written in the Bible. That is the problem with a Christian. It's written in the Bible. They don't think so much about how they perceive the Bible. They don't think, they don't even reflect. Because what's true is true. I don't doubt the Bible. I doubt myself. That's what was my topic today? Don't help. I have to I have to don't help. That is don't help. Simple. Because you remove the independency of people. There is a lot of cases going on that we can think of. But I will keep to the simple thing. In some cases, it's the only right thing to do, to help. Even if it's not asked for, you should help. Because you will be looked at, there is my angel. There is my life savior. There is my hero. Someone should be a hero for someone else. As to show an example that I can sacrifice the pride I am having and the gift I want to give, that people can help themselves. That is a gift given by saying no. But yes, to help is the only, in many cases, the only right thing to do. So here I'm disputing myself in a very good and brilliant way. That's the notion of a false prophet. Let me hear the radios confirm that. Oh yeah. So beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. So, if you go out, people like to learn children how to walk by putting them alone. There is no model, only the models of other people that are walking. So by observing, they will be walkers, travelers, speakers, and every behavior will be adapted. But I think the personality, the difference between behavior, activity and personality is that you want something there that you want. Who is wanting anything? The urge of achieving comes from somewhere else, my friends. So, looking at nature, you will see that most of the successful people or behaviors is done by people that were answered no. And you have to scare people up, like the little child that you leave alone, standing. Now, try. You may hold yourself to the table or chair, but in the end you will learn. And the better they learn is the further away you remove yourself from the child. So you are the intriguing part that invites the child to come to me, come to me. So that's how it goes. And to put yourself to a test, maybe it's not easy, but you have the whole environment to make tests for you. Every freaking day you are put to test if you can endure those situations. If not, you can draw away, but you can try a little bit next time. Try next time, and you may succeed. You may not be left unanswered. You will feel that you achieved something good by being able to go out, try the weather, as we say, put a step forward and try walking, and you will conquer. So, my friends, it is Monday, and I hope that you will succeed in your exams. And do it yourself if you can. If not, you may also let others in to participate. Bye-bye.